Hi, LindaBauwin here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is just a quick card, and during Stampin' Up's on stage, they talked about simple stamping and getting back to the basics with paper and ink. And so when I came down to Florida, I did not want to bring all of my ink pads. So what I have done is I have just bought the new markers from Stampin' Up. They have a collection of just the brand new markers, and I'm using them for my ink pads. So just a simple little tip that you don't have to buy all the ink pads. You can just use the markers when you first get started. Even though my card is simple, it does use the Big Shot for some layering. And so what I'm going to be using is the Kindness Compassion stamp set. This is a new stamp set for me, and I am absolutely loving it. I have the thank you, and so I'm just going to simply take my marker and ink the back of the stamp. I mean, we used to ink our cards like this when we first started and didn't have all of the ink pads. I think we forget some of the very simple steps that we can do to do stamping. So having the markers is a great way to travel and have lots of color. So I'm just stamping that on an oval that I cut out with the Big Shot. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and I am going to put a dimensional on this piece. This is from the foliage framelit, cut out with a Big Shot, that I'm just going to add that thank you like so. Then I have two pieces of Blackberry Bliss. One measures 1.5 by 5 1/4, and then this one is 1 by 3 1/2. And I've just brought in that specialty designer's paper. It's called Frosted Foliage, and just love the shimmer. So it's got the shimmer on both sides, but I'm going to use the one with the little flowers. But how many times do we just have little pieces of designer series paper left that we hate to part with? So this is one of those simple cards that you can just do with those little pieces of paper. Now, if I was really doing simple stamping, I wouldn't have cut out the Big Shot. I would have stamped the thank you right on my card. But I loved the layering look with that thank you, using that foliage framelit in the layering ovals. So I've got that. Then just going to add that smaller piece in here, and then the thank you to the front of the card. So simple stamping with just a marker instead of an ink pad. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.